Hello, it's me again, and good morning to each and every one of you. I pray that your Sunday yesterday was a good day and that you had moments of joy, moments of peace, moments of relaxation. And if you did not, that's okay too, because today is a new day with new opportunities. What I want to talk to you about today is just how resilient you are. Yes, I'm talking to you. You are an incredibly resilient being. And how do I know that? Because what I know for sure is that you have been through some stuff before, that you have faced some situations in your life before, and you have come through it. And that's how I know that you are resilient. Stevie Wonder said in a song, looking back on when I was a little nappy-headed boy. And in the church they say, through many dangers, toils, and snares, I have already come. The whole idea is that if you've been living for any amount of time, you face some situations, you face some trials. There's been some things which you have found yourself that you had previous gone through that you said, I don't know how I'm going to get through this. I don't know how I'm going to make it. But guess what? You did. Guess what? You pulled through that situation. For some of you who may be new to following me and may have just run across my video, I wrote a book. And in my book, I wrote about some of the things that I have gone through in my life, some of the challenges that I went through in my life. And I didn't just focus on the challenge, I also focused on how I came through. What I know to be true, even if you are a child, you went through some challenges wondering if I'm going to pass that test. What am I going to do with that bully? How am I going to get, or can I make sure that I get that thing that I really want? You have been through some things, and while that may seem minimal to some, what I'm here to tell you, if you went through it, if it was a challenge for you, then that's all that really matters. For some of us who are of a certain age, a little bit more seasoned, got a little gray in your hair, we've been through a lot. We did not get to where we have not gotten to this age without having gone through a thing or two. A lot of times I like to say, ask me how I know. A lot of times they say that as you get older, you come with wisdom, but ask me how I got that wisdom. It didn't just miraculously come. I was not born with it. It came through going through some things, through having found my way in situations that sometimes I didn't know how I got there, and sometimes I knew how I got there because I put myself there. But somehow or the other, for some it may be through the grace of God, for some it may have been through the blessings of Allah, for some it may have been because I centered myself, but whatever it is that got you through, you got through. So I want to invite you to focus on those things that you have already overcome, to think about those trials and situations that you've already been triumphant over. And when you find yourself during this time of social isolation, social distancing, when you find yourself feeling depressed, when you find yourself feeling like, is this ever going to end? When your anxiety begins to raise because you're like, I cannot take one more day of being in this house. If I have to hear those children one more time, if I have to eat that thing just one more time, if I have to call Instacart one more time, they don't bring me exactly what I asked for, I think I'm going to lose it. But I'm here to tell you, no, you won't. Now, well, I guess maybe you might lose it, but here's something that may help you. If you can just reflect back on just how resilient you are stronger than what you know. You are braver than what you know. And I have faith in you. And even if you don't have faith in yourself, you can rest on the faith that I have in you. I believe we will all make it through this situation. We will make it through this challenging time, and we will be able to look back. We will be able to look back and say, you know what? things were difficult. You know what? Things were trying. You know what? I didn't think I was going to come through. I didn't think I'd be able to see my loved ones again. I didn't think I'd be able to to hug my children again. But when that day comes, we're going to look back and say, we did it. We made it. And so I would invite you today to think about all the things you've been through, to think about just how resilient you are, to pull on the strength that's inside of you, because we're going to make it together. I love you all, and I just want to say, just continue to love yourself and continue to demonstrate that strength on purpose. See you tomorrow.